Hey, y'all, this is Mr. Fuller. I was thinking about something yesterday, and as I was going through your assignment for this week, and I thought, hey, let me clarify something. And this is designed to help you with the review. So, if we're talking about this, it's the key concept guide. So, my goal in this is to make sure you understand what you're supposed to do for the key concept guide and why they're important. So, before I jump into that key concept guide, which you guys know so well, I want to talk about yesterday's assignment for a quick second. So hopefully you'll see why I am focused on the key concepts. So yesterday we had you look at a DBQ about period two in early colonial society. And what dawned on me is much like in class, I think something's perfectly clear. And then I realized later, wait, you guys need a little more info. So I'm looking at document five, which I absolutely love. And if you notice, I went through and put some notes to help you with comprehension, and then also gave you a link to the fact sheet, which gives you more information. Because this is all about Bacon's Rebellion. So, unless you knew Bacon's Rebellion, when you're writing this DBQ, you probably really struggle with this document. But if you know Bacon's Rebellion, it'll be really helpful in writing a response. This is where I started thinking about the exam review. So if we go back here into our key concept guide, 1 and 2, there's 3, 4. And what I wanted you to do is fill it out. Now, I don't expect you to know every single key concept, but I want you to get familiar with them. Start understanding because they will tell you what's going to be on the test. And interestingly, one of the key concepts in here, the Chesapeake and North Carolina colonies grew prosperous exporting tobacco, a labor-intensive product initially cultivated by white, mostly male indentured servants and later by enslaved Africans. Well, the point is that something like that, sure, that makes sense. But the idea that it switched, well, why? Why did it change? And the answer is Bacon's Rebellion. Because of Bacon's Rebellion, the wealthy people in charge, the people that are running the colony of Virginia, decided, you know what? Those former indentured servants are a pain in the butt. Let's get rid of them. It's easier for us to get enslaved African labor to do this heavy lifting, all this work that needs to happen on tobacco. And in fact, if it wasn't for Bacon's Rebellion, then maybe there's a chance that slavery wouldn't have taken over so quickly in America. So this is a major turning point and a key thing to understand. But if you just read that key concept, you might say, okay, I get it. Tobacco took a lot of work and it had indentured servants do most of it and then later enslaved people. But what I want you to do is go through these key concepts so you're able to understand the information you need in order to be successful in your writing. So what I also did is key concepts. I put a folder. If you're taking a look at this, we'll go back to the beginning. You click on this. I also put a resource folder. In that resource folder is a lot of information. But I did some of my notes, and then I also did this. I gave you the key concepts. Now, this is taken from another APUSH teacher. He put this all together, and what he had his kids do is read through these and then rewrite the key concepts, which he put at the bottom here, way down at the very bottom. But I don't think you need those right now. Instead, what you can do is flip to the key concepts. So if you're filling out your key concept guide to 1 IIA, go to what that other teacher produced, to 1 IIA. I just copied it and I dumped it down here. So this is straight from another teacher. So I don't want you just to cut and paste. I want you to digest it. So I took what that teacher wrote and I rewrote it based in my own words. So I explained it to myself. So now I fully understand that key concept and the importance of Bacon's Rebellion. All right. So what you can do is use the fact sheets I gave you. Use all your study guides and all your notes you've taken over the year. Go back and try to find information against these key concepts. And again, you don't need to do 50 pages. You don't need to write a lot. Just a couple key bullets to show you understand it. So New England colonies, initially settled by Puritans, developed around small towns and family farms and achieved thriving mixed economy and agricultural commerce. Well, let's see what that teacher said about that. We'll go back to his key concept. In 1639, settlers in New Connecticut River colony drafted in an open town hall meeting. So look, you can just copy that for B and go through your own notes, go through what you have and rewrite it so you have what's important to go against the key concept in your study guide. So hopefully that gives you a little help and it'll put you on the path to being successful. Again, if you have any comments or questions about this, please reach out to me. And remember, work with each other on this. Don't just cut and paste, but work with each other and try to find the answers to this stuff so you understand the content that will make you a more successful DBQ writer. So that's it. Once again, reach out if you have any questions. Thanks, y'all.